Cancerians, how are we doing today? I'm so excited you're checking back with Peace and Passion Tarot with PJ. I love this connection that I have with you, and I'm excited this month for coming up in April. I'm able to have more time to do these individual readings, okay? So we are focusing on the Cancer sign in this video for April. It's not a personal reading, not a one-to-one, but if you would like that direct connection, that personal reading, if you're going through something, any grief, any decisions you want to make, let's connect. Okay, your angels, I say, are waiting in the wings, and I'm here for you. That's what I'm here for. Okay, so let's find out, though, in general, for Gemini, what do we have? And you can let me know in the comments below if the reading resonates with you, okay? I appreciate all your comments. Let's find out here what, for Cancer, what do we see for the month of April? Angels and spirit guides. Thank you. Well, the first card shows teamwork. This is Three of Coins that shows, you're stronger together, working with other people. There might be a new team that you're involved with, but it's about lifting each other up. And it's not just, what do I want to say around this? It is not just for work. It could be like at family or in the home. Personally or professionally is what I'm stumbling to say here. That in either environment, people are coming together, right? To support each other, to lift each other. That's what we see with the Three of Coins. And I do say the coins are not just about money, okay? They represent all resources that we value, which angels have said, your time. Isn't that a valuable resource? And your energy and your health and your loved ones, your family and friends, right? So there's many ways they can support you. Like maybe if they pitch in at work or at home, someone steps up for the team, guess what? You just got more time, right? So that gave you a greater resource, saved you some time because you don't have to be like in two places at once, for example. So I just want you to recognize there's many ways. Maybe they stepped in so that you could have better health, right? You were exhausted, so that gave you more health. Or it literally, they lifted you with money, whatever it is, okay? So we see teamwork in April for Cancerians. What's going on with this team? What do we need to know? Thank you. Well, because you're working with a team, you're starting to find that you have more options. This is exploring your options. Seven of Cups is all about the potential. What are my potential choices? What are my options that make me happiest? What brings me joy? What brings me happiness? Fills my cup, I say. This is your heart, right? Your cup. So you're exploring some options for happiness. I'm going to say some of you might be like if you're taking a time out, you're letting the team take over so that you can take a time out. That's an example, right? So now maybe you're thinking about, what do I want to do with my time? All of a sudden I've got extra time. Maybe it's a vacation, right? Pretty cool. Let's find out what else for Cancer in April. Okay, 2 flyers there. Ooh, well, guess what? There's some justice we see here with the Libra energy of the scales. You may be getting some literal justice, some like a legal settlement, balanced scales as a result of the team that supported you or is supporting you in April. You do have some justice of some kind. You have, or maybe it's even at home, like your scales are balanced. You're not tipped where you're carrying the load at home or carrying all the load at work. There's a fairness, there's an equality represented here. And when your scales are balanced, guess what? You have more peace and more harmony. Love that as a Libra myself, okay? And Queen of Wands energy here says Cancer is going to be glowing up. You're shining, you're passionate, you're beautiful, charming, attractive. And I say it's not gender specific, but this just says you're glowing, okay? Beautiful. Whatever you speak about, how you present yourself, you're very attractive, and you can be like a sign, you're brewing excitement, I want to say, okay? Like other people are excited. You walk in a room and they want to know, hey, who's that over there? Let's go get to know them. I want to hang out with them. So exciting that you're really shining, maybe as a result of this new equality that you've received, this justice. What else do we have here? What do you want Cancer to know, please? Thank you, angels and spirit guides. There's 2 more. And guess what? Now you're so excited, you're so passionate, Queen of Wands energy, you start to feel a new emotion brought forward in the Page of Cups that does bring you happiness, right? Like you picked an option there, maybe more than one in that 7 of Cups. But you're going to start out on an adventure now in April. Okay? It could be also that someone has brought forward like their love for you. But either way, you start to feel a new emotion as Cancer gets to go on their next adventure. The Knight of Wands is all about going towards whatever lights you up. Passion, excitement. This is maybe the vacation or a honeymoon or whatever it is, retirement, whatever it is you're waiting for. You're like, I'm all in. Let's go. I'm ready. Are you ready? I'm ready. Okay. Exciting energy there. Get a couple more cards. It looks like a great April shaping up for Cancerian. What do we have, angels and spirit guides? We are in gratitude, by the way, for all these flyer messages. Okay, there's one. Let me get another card around that. Sometimes the cards are in context, you know, with another card. They tell a story, so sometimes I like to get an extra card. What would you like us to know around, we're looking at the 5 of Wands. Okay, thank you. Okay, so this 5 of Wands says there could be a little bit of struggle or a little bit of disagreement. I almost want to say sometimes you're conflicted in yourself, feeling like, can I take time off work? Can I go on the adventure? You know, like you might be having an internal struggle with breaking free, trusting that everything is going to be fine with the ship. You know, it's not going to sink, it's going to sail, right, at work. But there's conflict, possibly around the plans that you see for your future. 3 of Wands is about you and another person here. You and a 2 of Wands have decided on this next adventure. You choose it in April, or start making the plans with the 3rd wand of what you envision, you know, in your future. So there could be a little conflict. Maybe it's a timing issue, for example, a disagreement at work. Maybe someone else has that time off, right? Like there's a little kink in the plans, but let's get more information. You're excited about the adventure. Might be a little bit of conflict somewhere as you start to make your plans. But you're excited about it, and this is Knight of Cups energy that says, you know, you're ready to move forward in love and romance, okay? And it's also an energy of, I realize these knights are sometimes like rescuing energy. Someone rescues to help you out because, you know, that's their way of showing love. But there's love and romance coming towards you, I'll say, okay? A very giving energy, okay? And so don't give up. This is a card of determination, the 9 of Wands. You know, you're trying to, 8 of Wands is like trying to make those plans that we just talked about. And the 9 of Wands, you're kind of waiting for something to be over. Like, are we done yet? I'm so tired. Are we done yet? I want to move on to my adventure, right? So it's not giving up. It is determination. Maybe some of you, I feel like, you know, if you're in work mode, you're like waiting on that day to come for vacation, right? You're already in vacation mode 2 days earlier, right? As they say, your mind, your heart, you're already there in paradise. So it's a card of you don't give up. So let's see what's next in April for Cancer. Staying determined, maybe trying to resolve whatever that conflict is, if you have to wait a little longer. Okay. Well, they show us here that this is the star card, okay, the Angel of Hope. And she focuses on the future, okay? She's focused all about the vessel in front of her, like the dreams you're going to create, not dwelling on the past, not even paying attention to what she's pouring behind her. So they see from the heavens, you're going to stay determined, focusing, like envisioning your future. You can focus on it. You see it. You see it, Cancer, what it looks like. And there is a Tower moment that comes up. This is like something sudden or shocking. It doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad thing. It's just sudden, it's abrupt, okay? And they show we fall away with lessons learned. It can also represent like a relocation energy of like a sudden relocation for one reason or another, okay? But I'm going to get a couple more cards for you around that. There's a Tower moment. You're going on your adventure. There's some conflict as you're making plans. But you may be rushing in to help someone lovingly, but you're tired of a situation. It may be helping at work. Like your heart feels like you're connected at work and you're trying to, it's hard for you to break free, like I say, but this could be something sudden happens and then you're forced to take the time out. You're forced to take a retreat. I say that, you know, God and the universe, they've got you on your own soul path. You're like a rocket. You're launching, okay? And we do get in a comfort zone, like with jobs or relationships, right? I call them the booster rockets. And at some point, you kind of get stuck, like the hamster in the wheel, going round and round. And these booster rockets are weighing you down from where you're meant to go. Partly because you feel obligated. You feel like you have to support and control. And if I let go, what's going to happen? But let me tell you something I've learned. And that is, first of all, if you don't break free when you know it's time, like when you're anxious or you can't breathe or something doesn't feel right anymore, like you do need that recharge of a vacation. If you don't break free voluntarily, the universe comes in with these Tower moments. They shake up your world because they say, yes, it's time for you, Cancer, to take a journey. And so they force your growth. But guess what happens? When you grow into that unknown, wherever that place is that you're supposed to be next, whatever space or people need your energy next, maybe it's you on that retreat. When you grow to that destination and you've broken free from the booster rocket, you've then blessed someone else because you've given them, guess what? The opportunity as a team member to step up. They can save one for the team. It does not have to be you all the time, right? Allow someone else that growth, that advancement. They can show what they can do and trust in that and have faith and just keep doing you, okay? So I see that Tower moment, which could also mean that, I'm going to say one of the conflicts, just as an example, like if someone comes down ill for a couple of days, right? That's like the universe slowing you down. They're telling you it is time for a rest. You must rest, renew, recharge, right? Recharge your batteries. So that's an example of like a Tower moment. Let me see what else the angels have to say. What happens suddenly? What happens next after the Tower moment in April for Cancer? Well, guess what? There's victory in it. It's like a blessing in disguise. You finally have victory. I feel you get to go on that vacation. This is you living by your sword. Like when you're stuck in that other energy I just talked about, like with booster rockets, kind of weighing you down. It's like having other swords of other people's thoughts and feelings and actions and reactions and denials and whatever. You're hanging on to guilt. How will other people feel? Or do you make yourself feel guilty because you're not breaking free? But when you strip away all those swords of what other people think, you have victory, living your truth. This is my choice. Okay, I'm going forward. They show me this. When you bless yourself, this right here is your Ace of Swords. And it is you living your truth, making your own choice, not listening to anybody else, following your path. Okay, where your heart leads you, that brings victory and it brings peace with the dove here. So you have victory. Let me just get a couple more cards here for Cancer. What else would you like them to know in April? It could be a sudden victory. Okay, that could be the Tower moment saying there's a sudden victory. When you're waiting, is it over yet? Is it over yet? You have sudden victory. All of a sudden, an opportunity comes up for you to break free, or you finally make that choice. But you're going to be able to start manifesting. Victory says that you can create the reality that you choose. That you choose. So what do you choose next to manifest? Because they show here, I say that, we are made in the image of the Creator. God is within. So therefore, you have the ability to create, Cancer, okay? You've got all the resources here in your tool belt. The actual resources of time. You've got the time, the health, the money, the energy, the friends, the family, the team members, whatever. You've got the resources. You've got, here's your single sword, your inspired thoughts, positive thinking. You've got the wands of motivation, inspiration, excitement. What are you passionate about manifesting that's going to fill your cup and bring you joy? Okay, so you have sudden victory in manifestation, I say, in April. One more card. And guess what? You find that you start now looking at your resources. 7 of Coins is all about future financial planning. Okay? It could be that this Tower moment is a wake-up call, okay, about your future resources or security. You might finally get victory in manifesting security for yourself. I'll say, like when someone passes on, some kind of insurance, retirement plan, whatever this is. 7 of Coins is, it kind of shows like a widow in the picture here. But it's all about, okay, let's stop and think. This is how much I have right now. I'm taking stock of my own funds. How long will it sustain me? Is it good for a year, 5 years, 10 years, 20 years? Or my health. Maybe I'm taking stock of my health. Maybe I was ill for a bit and now, how can I make my health last? How can I be healthier, right? But we do see victory and we see you going on an adventure. There might just be, I say, a hiccup with the Tower moment, because you're kind of waiting for something to be over. That's like a bump in the road with your plans. But I want to say you do have victory now, manifesting future resources. Okay? So that's what I have for you, Cancer. If you'd like any more details on where that story is going, or if it resonates with you, or you'd like more personalized reading, again, I appreciate you reaching out to me. That's what I'm here for. I've said it before. Feel like a broken record there, but I feel like there's so many people I pray every day. Who am I meant to bring a message to? And maybe you know who that person is. So I appreciate you. And again, all the likes, shares, and subscribes. And have a blessed April, okay? If you'd like to comment below what's going on in your world, share that with others. We appreciate that. And I will talk with you again later in April. Until then, be blessed.